What? A Nintendo game on my channel? I'm not even pretending to be excited. I'm just pretending. Yes, I'm playing Donkey Kong Country for the classic game of the month. It's either October or November. I am recording this in October, but like I said in the beginning, I like to record a little bit ahead. That way I can have time to edit and write the review and all that good stuff, and you guys can get it all together in a package. But Donkey Kong Country to me is considered one of my favorite platformer games of all time, if not the best 2D platformer game of all time. It just has so many memories. I remember playing this game since I was young. I played it at least once a year. Like, I think I played this game with people that mattered to me, because I played it with. Let me get a drink of water before we get started. Hold on. Because I did play it with my parents when I was younger. My older brother helped me beat it, and I recently, like a year ago, I beat it with my girlfriend, and I don't know, we had a blast doing it. She got pretty upset, but we had a blast doing it. And now I'm doing it with someone else important, and that's you guys. Oh my god, that was so beautiful. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Donkey Kong Country 4. I'm playing it on the Wii U, so if it looks kinda, I'm not gonna upscale it that much. I'm gonna probably leave the black bars around it, because I don't want to ruin the image. I'll put something behind it or something. Okay. My girlfriend, okay, on this level, she knows every single freaking secret. I'm like, how do you know all the secrets? Like, how do you even know where to go? How do you even know where to jump? How do you, what? I'm like, I'm so confused on how you know how to do everything. Cause she like grabs this and she just like, I don't know what she does. But I already missed a ton of stuff. I already missed the Diddy Kong. Oh, okay, you can't hit that button. That's R2. And I'm playing using the Wii Classic control. The Wii U, like the virtual control, like the classic, or whatever it's called, the Pro controller. It's an amazing controller. So if you ever used one of these before and you like to play virtual console games on the Wii U, I recommend you get one, because it's just amazing. It's just like beautiful, amazing device that I wish I could buy one for everyone. But no, I'd be kind of poor. I'll probably be in debt. So see, I'm not too worried about getting all the lives. I'm not too worried about getting everything in this game. You know why? Because like I tell my girlfriend, the reason she likes to get every single life and stuff like that in this game is because she's probably gonna die a lot. Me, we don't do that here. The only one I probably will die on is that freaking ice level that everyone loves. I don't like that level. I really hate that level. It's just like, this is ridiculous. What do I want? I want the ostrich. After the frog. Yeah, we got an ostrich. You have 2 ostriches. Look at that. How do I have 2 if I only... Did I grab one somewhere? I don't even know where I'm going. But I think the Donkey Kong Country is one of those games, if you never experienced with anyone, you should totally buy it. You can get it on any console, like almost any console. Well, not only Nintendo stuff. But look, this to me, get off. How do I get off? Oh my god, not that one. This would be a way to get off. Okay, there's no way to get off. Anyways, there's like a bundle of bananas that just named. I don't even know how my girlfriend figured that out. So I was just like, what? Really? Next level. The first couple levels are cakewalks. Like, I might die once, or like, I don't know, I might die. Oh, look at this. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But I mean, I just love this game like so much. I can play it like once a year. I really do play it once a year. So if you guys see it next year on this channel, I'd be like, I told you guys I'd play it once a year. Like, I don't know why you guys are getting upset for. But it's just a game where I'm like, man, this game's freaking awesome. Like, I want to play it again. And like, how do I jump off? There you go. Okay, so Diddy, that's the guy with the hat. He can get hit by bigger enemies and he can fall and he can die. Most of the time when I die is because I'm going fast. I'm like, rah, 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 and then I get hit by something and then I just let's get this TNT. What, it doesn't matter if I get this? I brought it over here for nothing? Oh my god. Let me see. Nothing? Nothing. I gotta open nothing with it. Like probably like in an hour. Like I'll play for an hour. I play like, when I record for an hour session, like an hour long session, and that hour I'll probably get like halfway through the game. in one sitting. It's not because the game is short. It's just because I just know like how to play, and like I'm not too worried about getting 100%. Like I don't usually do that. Ooh, whoa, frame rate. Oh, okay, let's get this. Just get another life. Did I get hit? Okay, I didn't lose Diddy Kong. And that's like a glitch you can use right here. Like you can really, like you can hit a button fast enough, and if you hit it fast enough, it like teleports you to like a different. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see. It like teleports you to like halfway through the game, and like I'll do it later on. Like I think it's not. I don't want to do it right now. Like I thought about doing it, I was like nah, because if I do it now, like it looks like I don't want to look like a little cheater, you know. You guys, you know what I'm saying. You know, I'm trying to be educated. You know, I'm trying to be a good person who plays video games with you guys. You know, I'm just trying to do my job. You know, this isn't even my job. I'm doing it for fun. But I think Donkey Kong Country comes from a generation where Rare was on fire. I think most of the people that grew up in this era knows that Rare was just on fire. Like anything they made was just like amazing. Like what the heck? Because they made this, and then they made another 60. They made Killer Instinct on here too, on the Super Nintendo, which was amazing too. It's an amazing fighting game. They made that, and they also made, I don't know what other SNES games they made, but they also, when they went to the 64, oh my gosh, they made Perfect Dark Zero, if I'm correct, James Bond. It's called GoldenEye, by the way, people. All right, get it right. It's GoldenEye. They made Killer Instinct again for the 64. Donkey Kong 64, which my cousin, if you're ever watching this, if I ever tell you my YouTube channel name, my cousin loves that game. He thinks the game is amazing. To me, like I was just like, it's meh, it's alright. Like I bought it for like $60, like the actual cartridge, and I'm like, well, I didn't even buy it. My girlfriend bought it for me, and I played it once, and I was like, this is alright. Cause I did go through a phase, like I went through a phase where, like I just bought, and I just bought as many as like old school games I can get my hands on. Like we left on a trip. There was my good friend Alex and my good friend Brian. We all went to the flea market about 3 hours away from here, but we wanted to be there right when they opened. Like we were like, no, we're gonna be there exactly at 8 o'clock when they open up the doors. And like mind you, what I said is 3 hours away. So we left at 5:30 in the morning, 5:40, no, 5:40, about 4:30 actually. We told to wake up and get a move on, and we did that, and we hit the road. Because my friend Alex, he said he had a good scoop on him. Some guy was gonna give us a good deal for the games and stuff like that. He's like, yeah, I got good stuff. You know, I got a lot of old school Pokemon games and like most like amazing 64 games. I go to Mexico every week, and I go and I fly back and I bring games from down there. And I was like, oh, cool. I'm like, let's check it out. So we go, and this guy, he gets there like at noon, and I was like, really, dude? You told us to be here at 8 o'clock. You didn't even show up on time. So that's the first thing that I was like, okay, we'll show up at your time, whatever. So we show up at his time. Oh my god, we got an ostrich. I never finished my stories. I'm just a guy that doesn't finish his stories, huh? My girlfriend's so good at this one too. She's about to come over later too. I might make her do one of these. Just make her record with me. I try to use her strategy, which is like to fly across, and like when you hit that corner, you go back. And she like gets like 4 lives per each time, and like it's crazy. And she gets all those. I think I flew too high. I mean, she gets 4 lives. Let's see if I can get 4. Let's see if I can get. I think she gets 4 actually. I think she gets like maybe a little bit more. Because it's the double. And you get more right here. Oh no, we need one more. No, let's go. We can't have that number. That's a naughty number. Let's see if I got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, she gets more than 4. She gets like 7. I'm gonna give her some credit. You know, you have to give credit where it's due. I think she gets a little bit more than me. Actually, I know she gets a little bit more than me, but let's not give her that much credit. Cause you know how they get, you give them too much credit, you know. My girlfriend, she gets. Okay, I dodged some. 1 second. 1 second. This always happens. And it's my fault every single time. Like I leave the window open to my room because I'm like, oh, okay, let's get some fresh air while we're recording. And once I do that, it's like people like to drive by, they put the music super loud. And I'm like, really? Like it never happens throughout the whole day. And then when I decide to record, it's like, hey, let's go drive by his house and let's put the music as loud as we can. It's like, no, what are you doing? Why do you gotta be like that? All right. Anyways, this G's right here. Where was I in my story? So in my story, so he shows up at noon, and then when he shows up, I don't know, like at noon, he's like, oh yeah, I actually didn't go to Mexico this weekend because I had some stuff come up, and I'm sorry I couldn't get you guys the games you wanted. I'm sorry. And I was like, really, dude? You made us drive 4 hours. We got 4 hours of sleep for you to tell us that you ended up not going to Mexico to get the games, to get anything. He's like, yeah, man, sometimes it happens, you know. And I was like, I just stood there like in shock, and I was like, dude, we drove 4 hours. Well, I didn't even know that secret was up there. Come on, bounce. Oh my god, I'm on bounce. Come on, mans. Come on, guys, do me a favor sometimes and bounce. So I told him, I was like, you know what, your logic is like, I think you're lying. First of all, I don't trust you. Like, I never did trust him in the first place, but I'm getting some games. Like, you know, what's the worst thing that can happen? I'm just buying some video games, right? And then he's like, oh, you guys can try next week. Like, I might go next week. And I understand it's not his responsibility to go to Mexico to buy us games. You know, it's not his responsibility. But like, he said it like in a manner like, like, well, I guess just try next week. You know, like whatever. You know. And I was like, dude, like, excuse me, like, you told us something. Oh, come on, I died. I'm like, you told me to come here to meet you and that you'll have stuff. Like, you told my friend that we'll drive 4 hours for what? For nothing. And, like, it's not a big deal. You know, because either way, like, we didn't even have to, hold on, I need to focus. Uno momento, por favor. These battle things always get me. They're always so sneaky. Nice, I got the G. So I got the life we needed. But anyways, like I was saying, it's like either way, regardless of the drive, we still got I got a lot of good stuff. I bought an NES. I spent about $200, but I got like really good stuff, like Kirby and like the Crystal Shards, like the 64, and I got the original Metal Gear, it's called Metal Gear for like the NES, but I got it for $1. He was trying to get rid of it, some old guy. I mean, like the best people to buy things from, like, and I don't want to sound like a butthole or anything, like I'm ripping people off, but it's like the old people. Oh, come on. The old people, like, they don't know what they're doing with their stuff, like, right? Like, they don't know what to do with, like, let's say, like, they have a video game console. They don't know what to do with it anymore. Like, like, I don't want it. It was my grandkids. He doesn't live here anymore. I don't even see him anymore. He's married. He has 2 kids. So they just end up selling it for, like, $5. And you're like, wow, really? Water time. And it's like, really? You're going to sell it for, like, $5? And I mean, that's the best kind of deals. It sounds like you're ripping someone off, but you're not gonna, like, even if you're like not. I try to make everything fair for everyone, like deals and everything like that. I try to keep it as fair as possible. If I'm buying something from you, I try to like, oh come on, really? Come on. Oh my gosh. Let's see if they spawn. Let's go back. Let's go back and let's come back. Okay, it's not gonna spawn. Wow, I can't believe I missed that. I never missed that before, like, you know, ever. I mean, it's not needed, but it's nice to just be able to. Let's see if we can get up there. Okay. Let's see if I can get a frog up here, actually. Nope, I can't even get those extra bananas because I don't have a frog. Can I switch? Yeah, let's go. And it's like, Wow, you know, I just realized that the rhino can stomp on the ground. I could use the rhino to stomp on the floor. Wow. Wow, I'm an idiot. Some of these levels are pretty quick. It's not like you're trying to, like, when you're going back to the buying stuff, it's not like you're trying to steal and like